Namaste. Welcome everyone onto my educational channel. Today's our interesting educational topic is role of dosha in the formation of Prakruti of an individual and in maintaining of health. Why are some people naturally energetic, others calm, and some intentionally focused? Have you ever thought about this? Ayurveda answered this through Prakruti, the unique constitution of an individual, shaped at conception by the balance of doshas, Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. These doshas don't just decide our physical build or mental tendencies. They govern every function of the body, from digestion and metabolism to immunity and aging. Health in Ayurveda is not absence of disease. It is the dynamic balance of dosha in accordance with the one's Prakruti. In this video, we will explore how doshas form Prakruti and how their equilibrium sustain the true health. So without wasting any time, let's we start our today's lecture. So first of all, we discuss about the role of dosha in the formation of Prakruti of an individual. So at the time of union of Shukra Shonita, one of dosha will become dominant and form the Prakruti of an individual. Here the aggravation or utkata means the aggravation of dosha within the normal physiological limit, not beyond the normal physiological limit. So the doshas which aggravates within the normal physiological limit is termed as prakrut, which having capacity to form the seven different type of the individual constitution on the basis of concerned dosha dominance. The dosha which aggravates beyond the physiological limit is termed as a vikrut and which will put an end of the garb or create congenital anomalies. So in Charak, there is a specifically said that from the very time of conception, some persons are having equilibrium of pith, vat and kapha, while others are seen vatala, pittala and sleshmala. Amongst them, those in the first category, there are some dosha prakriti are disease free, while others are otherwise healed. Those who are Visham dosha prakriti. Ever attachment of a particular dosha is known as a prakriti. So, Heen, Madhyam, and Uttam type of the individual constitution are developed depending upon the status of Shukra Sonita at the time of the conception, same as the poison produce poison. If the Vat is become dominant in Shukra Sonita, the individual constitution would be Hina type. If Pitta become dominant, the individual constitution would be Madhyam type. If the Kapha become dominant, the individual constitution would be Uttam type. So if all the three dosha are become equally dominant, the individual constitution would be Shrestha, that is excellent. And dual dosha dominant considered in India or developed on the basis of the treatment. So from the all whatever that we discussed on the basis of the Charak, Susrut and Vagbad, just we try to conclude all these stanzas discussion in proper way. So it means that every individual possesses the all three doshas. They are the Vata, Pitta and Kapha within their constitution. Each performing distinct physiological and psychological function. Among them, one, two, or all three doshas may become predominant, determining the individual's prakriti or constitutional type. The dominant doshas impart the characteristic features and tendencies that are more prominently expressed in that person compared to others. The specific dosha status established at the time of conception, whether it is the sum or equilibrium or balanced dosha or visam, naturally uneven, that is visam, that is the ek dosha visam or dvidosha visam or dominant dosha represent the inherent natural equilibrium of that individual. This constitutional state does not harm the person because the body is conditioned and adapted to function optimally within that pattern since from birth. Hence, such a state is considered as physiologically normal for that individual. However, if the constitution is inherently Visham imbalance characterized by the excessive dominance of one or two dosha Visham, it is termed as a less stable or sensitive constitution. Such individuals are more susceptible to developing disorder under the influence of internal or external aggravating factors. So they require greater attention to maintain their natural equilibrium through a suitable diet, lifestyle, and seasonal regimen aligned with their Prakruti. So when this balance is disturbed beyond the body's compensatory capacity or homeostasis capacity, Vikrut pathological deviation arises. With timely correction through Prakruti specific diet, regimen and personalized medicine, the body can often restore its natural state. If the imbalance persists, the pathology becomes chronic, progressively leading to deterioration of health and in extreme case can lead to death. Now we discuss about the role of dosha in maintaining of health. So, some दोष समाग्नि सम धातु मलक्रिय प्रसन्नात्म इंद्रिय मनो स्वस्थ इत्यादि दिए थे. So this was emphasized that balanced doshas form the foundation of physiological stability. Each dosha perform vital regulatory function. Vata governs movement and communication, Pitta governs transformation and metabolism, and Kapha governs structure, lubrication, and stability. When this operates in harmony, they maintain proper Agni, nourish dhatus, and regulate elimination, and sustain mental clarity and emotional balance. So this means so या एव देहस्य समविवृद्ध्यता दोष विषमवदाय यस्मात् तस्ते इत आचार्यो क्षय वृद्धिरेव रक्षणीय. It means that the dosha are dual in nature. They act as protectors in balance and destroyers in imbalance. Therefore, one must preserve their equilibrium through wholesome diet, ahar, lifestyle, vihar, and conduct, that is achar, suited to one's constitutional and environment. So, what is the summary of this? All this explanation. So, that is balanced dosha is lead to the health or homeostasis, that maintain the homeostasis. If any imbalance is there in their balanced dosha state, it lead to pathogenesis. It means that lead to eventually disease. It means that maintenance of this balance through appropriate regimen and seasonal adaptation ensure the integrity of body, mind and spirit, and that eventually lead to the healthy life. Thank you.